I understand your body wants it. I know your thoughts. Oh, you bout it.
Now I'm going to start my makeup. Usually I put my hair up. I want to like this necklace, it just doesn't like me, you know? Alright, finally, now that we got that taken care of, I'm gonna go grab a ponytail and wrap a ponytail, and now let's get started. I just do like a low side bun kind of thing, get it out of my face. So when I start off my makeup, I just use my Badescu, whatever the name is, and just spray it all over my face. So it just like refreshes and kind of hydrates your skin. Next, I'm taking my Becca blurring primer. This is actually a sample I got from Sephora. I want to say Sephora. And then I'm just gonna dot like my cheeks and forehead. And then I'm just gonna rub it in with my fingers, just blurring it out. Once that is done, I'm going to take my foundation. I'm using Do You by Too Faced. It's a full coverage dewy foundation, so it's supposed to give you a little bit of a glow, but still be full coverage, which is nice. I need that. And then usually I just like squirt it on my skin using these dots. Boom, boom, boom. I just take a big fluffy brush similar to this guy, and then I'm just gonna stipple.
Come and put your name on it. Put your name on it. Come and put your name on it. Your name, but you wanna put your name on it.
Alright, as you can see, it's blended in, but I don't know if it can pick up on camera. It's still super just streaky and kind of blotchy. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more right here and right here on the areas that I do want it to be more full coverage. Boom. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my beauty blender and just blend that in all together.
Come and put your name on it. Put your name on it. Come and put your name on it.
Alright, now that I blended it in, it is looking so much better, and I am going to go in with this NYX brow pencil. It's in soft brown, I think, ash brown, JK, and I am going to go ahead and fill in my brows.
Put your name on it. Put your name on it. Come and put your name on it. Your name, but you wanna.
One brow down and one more to go. Alright, next I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm using Naked Skin by Urban Decay in shade Fair Neutral. You can't see that. No one can see that. Okay.
My birthday, but I wanna let the icing off. I know you.
I'm just going to put that under my eyes, and I'm going to use my mini beauty blender, kind of like, what's it called? Slanted at the end to go ahead and like get in those creases. But first I'm just going to get this a little bit damp, and then I'm going to use him to just blend this in.
This is so enticing, nothing else like this. I'ma make you my bitch, and it's not even my birthday.
But you wanna put your name on it.
And it's not even my.
And once that is done, I'm going to focus on contouring. I'm going to go in with my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'm going to take this flattened brush and work on it.
Come and put your name on it. Put your name on it. Come and put your name on it. Your name, get you wanna put your name on it. Put your name on it. Come and put your name on it. Baby,
It's not even my birthday, but it wanna.
Once that contour is done, you are all set to use powder. And I know a lot of people like to bake. I personally, it also gives me really bad like lines, like creasing lines. The powder will get under my eyes and it just doesn't look good for me personally. But so yeah, I'm gonna go on with this powder. I just like put it in the top of the tray, take my brush, tap, and I'm going to lightly press that in under my eyes to kind of just set that concealer. And I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Yeah, so I just noticed that you can see Friends playing in the background of this, so you can just watch Friends while watching me beat my face, so that's kind of cool. Great show, great time. Right, now that I feel like the powder is set, I am going to work on my eyeshadow. Then I am going to go in with my eyeshadow palette. Today I'm using Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got this palette at TJ Maxx, I think. It was on sale for like $20 something, whereas it's like $40 full price in Ulta. So I thought that was pretty cool and I decided to get it. And it's actually still super pigmented and everything. So TJ Maxx, thank you. And right now I'm going in with the shade Dawn. It's this one right here. And I'm just gonna lightly tap. And then I'm gonna blend it into the outer edge of my crease. Kind of creating like a warm brown color. Now you probably can't see that well because this is terrible quality, but it's fine. And then I'm just gonna continue that until I've built enough color to my liking. And once I have that set, I'm going to go in with my Naked Heat palette, and I'm using the brush from this palette as well. I'm using like the pointed end. There's like a little round one and there's a more fluffy one. So I'm going in with the more fluffy one, and I'm using Low Blow, this shade right here, and I'm just going to connect this to the crease I already created, so like right here. And then I'm just gonna blend that in.
Can't wait to blow my candles out. He want that cake, 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 cake. Ooh, baby, I like it. You're so excited.
Once that is done, I am going to use a little bit of a deeper color from Subculture again, but this time I'm continuing on using this fluffy brush from my Naked palette. And I'm gonna go in with the color Edge, so it's gonna be this like this yellow shade right here, really pretty. And then I'm going to place that lightly right where we started that like transition. So like right before that crease, I'm just gonna pack it there and then take it all over the lid.
Can't wait to blow my candles out. He want that cake, 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 cake.
There we go. And then as soon as that's placed, placed, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills fluffy brush and then blend it all in together so it just looks really even.
Nothing else like this. I'ma make you my bitch. And it's not even my birthday.
But you wanna put your name on.
That's blended to my liking. I am going to work on creating some depth and dimension within that lid. So I'm going in again with this fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with this shade Cayenne right here from that Naked Heat. And then I'm going to place it like right on the outer corner to create that dimension.
Can't wait to blow my candles out. He want that cake.
As well as making sure that I work it into my crease. Alright, finally, once that is done, I am going to go in again with my heat palette using Chaser, and I'm going to just put that all over my lid to just brighten it up a little bit while blending it into those like orangey colors. Just having a very like neutral fall eye. I know it's really hard to see the colors in this like lighting, but I'll do an after and kind of show you the completed look.
Cake, 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 cake,
But you wanna put your name on it.
ooh, baby, I like it. You're so excited. Don't try to hide it. I'ma make you my bitch. Cake, 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 cake. I know you wanna bite this. It's so enticing.
Alright, now for the fun part, I'm going to be highlighting my eye using color Ounce, so like the lightest shade right here, and then I'll place that in the inner corner of my eye, as well as the brow bone. And I think that this look needs like a little bit of shimmer or something like right here, so I'm going to go in again with that Subculture palette, and I'll take my favorite, which is Cube. So it looks like this white shade, but when you put it on, it's actually like an iridescent kind of purpley shade. So I think that would look really, really pretty with like this golden yellowy eye that I'm doing. Then I'm just gonna place him right here. Okay, and it's just giving it like this little purple glow. I don't know if you can see that. It's really pretty. Alright, so now that I've finished curling my hair, putting on mascara and eyeliner, this is the completed look for this video. Thank you so much for watching and staying until the end. If you want, click below to subscribe or leave any comments. I would love, love, love to hear from you guys or anyone that's watching this and get some feedback on my video. So, alright guys, have a great day. Bye.